Many people in the Mountain State continue to get vaccinated every day, and when they do, they get a vaccination card as proof. 13 News reporter Natalie Wattis explains there's beginning to be something of a black market for them. Natalie, what can you tell us?
With more privileges being extended to vaccinated people, it's easy to understand why the physical proof that you have been vaccinated is becoming more and more valuable. However, the FBI and other officials warn creating a fake record of vaccination is illegal.
With vaccinations continuing in order to reach herd immunity here in the Mountain State, there is another problem cropping up. This advisory from the Cabell Huntington Health Department and the FBI warns people about the hazards of falsifying a vaccination record.
This is the first official notification that we've gotten that the fake vaccination record cards might be sold or bought from different platforms, and this kind of fraud is illegal. It basically would be called unauthorized use of an official government agency's seal,
which is punishable by a fine and/or up to 5 years in prison.
Not only can forging these little cards land you in legal hot water, health officials say it's also bad for the entire community.
That we don't have herd immunity that we're trying to build up to, getting as many people vaccinated as we can. If these people are saying they're vaccinated, which they're really not, they still can contract COVID-19, which then of course they can spread COVID-19, and we have another spike happening.
Attorney General Patrick Morrissey even spoke out about the issue, demanding Twitter, eBay, and Shopify remove the sale of these illicit cards from their platforms.
The fraud is occurring through those platforms, and we think they have a responsibility to look, do due diligence, and take action.
And if the illegality of it and the risk it poses to others around you doesn't put you off, it's also a crime that is easily caught.
They have a card, and the card itself just doesn't look correct. We can also log in using their name, date of birth, FAMS number, or email address to verify what the correct information is.
So why would people risk this? Locals have some ideas.
Well, I think those people are trying to cut in line.
I have a feeling that there's going to be a need to produce proof in order to maybe travel or attend concerts or things like that, and there's people that are afraid to get vaccinated.
But truly, the vaccination is what's most important. Get the vaccine.
Officials also warn that people selling these fake cards online could steal your personal information. The FBI says you shouldn't buy or sell these fake documents. Also, don't post your vaccination cards online. That'll keep your private information safe. In the studio in Huntington, Natalie Wattis, 13 News, working for you.